My name is Agnes Dinwiddie, and I'm an LPN to BSN nursing student at Indiana State University. This presentation is regarding the use of marijuana in the high school population. This presentation will provide an overview of high school marijuana use statistics, what marijuana is, the risk and prevention strategies. This presentation will also include a short pre-test and short post-test. Objectives. This presentation will ensure the audience will be able to recognize various marijuana products. The audience will also summarize the risk associated with marijuana use, as well as prevent high school marijuana use. Please take a moment to answer the questions on this short pretest. Once you are completed, please come back to this presentation. An introduction to teenagers in high school utilizing marijuana. Between 2017 and 2020, the rate of high school seniors vaping marijuana more than doubled. Over a fifth reporting vaping THC within the past year. Most teens prefer to consume this drug by smoking it, accounting for more than one half of its use. 1 in 9 consume edibles, while 1 in 30 drink marijuana beverages. What is marijuana? Marijuana is also known as hash, ganja, weed, pot, herb, bud, grass, and many other names. It is a greenish-gray colored dried flower from the cannabis plant. Marijuana contains several chemicals that affect the body. THC and CBD are two of the most popular chemicals used. Marijuana is found in many forms. People smoke the dried flower like a cigarette, in a blunt, a bong, or a pipe. The oils are extracted from the dried plant and smoked as a liquid or a wax. Recently, the primary drug in marijuana, known as THC, has been used in vapes or e-cigarettes. Marijuana can also be found in items called edibles. These can be in the form of chocolates, gummy bears, baked goods, or any other type of food you can think of. THC can also be found in beverage products. In states with legal marijuana usage, it is important to carefully check the labels of items to ensure there is no THC additive. Many of the packages can resemble mainstream food packaging, as shown in the picture on the slide. Marijuana can also be incorporated into lotions or oils that are placed on the skin. Marijuana is a psychoactive drug produced from the cannabis plant. There are several short-term effects of marijuana. Short-term use of marijuana can lead to school difficulties, problems with memory and concentration leading to poor exam scores, increased aggression, car accidents due to driving under the influence, use of other drugs or alcohol. Some may call this a gateway drug. This easily accessible drug leads to further experimentation with harder drugs. Risky sexual behaviors, worsening of underlying mental health conditions, including mood changes and suicidal thinking. Increased risk of psychosis, specifically in males, interference with prescribed medication. Long-term effects of marijuana. Long-term use of marijuana can lead to cannabis use disorder, which occurs when someone uses marijuana more often than intended and includes the following signs. Having cravings, or when using interferes with other activities. If someone with cannabis use disorder stops using abruptly, they may suddenly suffer from withdrawal symptoms that, while not dangerous, can cause irritability, anxiety, and changes in mood, sleep, and appetite. The same breathing problems as smoking cigarettes, for example, coughing, wheezing, trouble with physical activity, and lung cancer. Decreased motivation or interest, which can lead to decline in academic or occupational performance. Long-term use can lead to lower intelligence. It can also lead to mental health problems such as schizophrenia, depression, anxiety, anger, irritability, moodiness, and risk of suicide. Risk reduction. Whether you are a teacher, mentor, parent, or relative with a high school student, it is very important to prevent marijuana use in this impressionable group. Here are some strategies to discuss prevention with a teenager in your life. Talk to your teenager early on. Be open and honest about marijuana use. Keep the lines of communication open. Listen to their questions and thoughts without judgment. Focus on health and not punishment. Encourage the teenager to take control of their own health and prevent complications. Marijuana use is illegal in all states for minors. Enhance protective factors. Offer family-based programming. Intervene early at the sign of any risk. Enhance social emotional learning. Stay up to date with marijuana information. Stay informed on different types of marijuana available and even the street names for these drugs. Encourage the teenagers in your life to engage in healthy activities in the community, whether it's joining a club or participating in sports, something that's a healthy activity. Risk reduction is not always successful. It is important to identify the symptoms of marijuana use early to prevent further use. These signs include unexplained change in behavior, increased irritability, loss of interest in usual activities, and trouble with their memory. Physical signs of recent marijuana use include red eyes and increased appetite. Helpful resources. For additional information to help communicate with your teenager about marijuana use, please see the links on this page. These links have a myriad of pamphlets and educational material for parents, teachers to help prevent teenagers from using marijuana. Just a recap. In this presentation, you learned how to recognize various marijuana products, summarize the risk associated with marijuana use, as well as prevent high school marijuana use. Post-test. Please take a couple moments to complete this post-test to determine what you have learned during this presentation. References. Please utilize the following references to find more information regarding teenage use of marijuana. Test answers. Here are the answers to the test included in this presentation. I hope you have learned about marijuana use in teenagers and how to prevent this.